Hello. Is anyone out there? If you're listening, you've reached the No Fixed Agenda podcast.
I'm taking this train to the promised land. Won't you give it up? You understand. We'll take one foot forward. Don't look back.
Monday, da-da, da-da-da.
Monday.
That's the only part I know of that song.
That's it?
That's all I know of that song. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
La 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 la.
La, la, la. Listen, everybody, it's better that we went with that song versus Mariah Carey.
Yes. Well, come on, dude. Everybody loves Mariah Carey, bro.
Well, it's Mariah Carey season right
Yes. This is
Right?
it, bro.
This is time for Mariah Carey to make all of her fucking money as her song just plays
she's
over
making
and over
millions,
and
bro.
over again. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Ooh.
I should be saying Happy Holidays. I know. I get it. I understand.
Bro, you're not PC, bro.
Merry Christmas.
You talking about this song right here, dude? Yes.
Okay, and that's it because we'll get licensed. Mariah Carey will be asking us for millions.
money. But yeah.
Tis the season, everybody.
Tis the season.
And we hope you're having a great holiday season. I felt this was kind of a good time to have this conversation. I know Christmas is not your
My
holiday.
cup of tea, dude.
It's not really mine either.
To be fair, bro, none of the Hallmark holidays are mine. Like, I jokingly say, like, I am a man of faith. I believe in God.
So Christmas should be right up your alley.
Dude, I believe in God. I've read the Bible. I believe in what's in the Bible. I believe that all this other stuff. Christmas, you're right, should be right up my alley. But none of the Hallmark holidays are mine, bro. Like, dude, there's nothing that in the Bible that talks about like a fat fucking white man coming down my chest.
Lost in translation. You know what? Santa Claus is real. If he wants to come down your damn chimney, he's going to. All right, kids, he is real.
First of all, we probably don't have any kids listening to it.
No. I don't know. That's what Des tells me. Santa Claus is real.
Santa Claus is real. Yeah, it's like, it's right up there with like Disneyland, bro. Like,
yeah.
It just, no, I don't get it, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not a huge Christmas fan either. And I don't know why, because my parents or my mom is really into Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. So my mom, they live in a country house and they've got all this room for all these lights. And so my mom at this point, I think puts up like 5 Christmas trees. Each Christmas tree has
Really?
Yeah. Has a theme for each one.
Holy smokes.
Trudy, I love you. But 5 trees is a lot. But that's her thing. She likes Christmas,
thing, bro.
Like the whole entire house is the way it's decorated. You know, it's very rustic chic.
Hey, dude,
I don't know.
I got a lot of respect for those people that have the time and the energy to do all that stuff, man. If it brings them happiness and it brings them joy, dude.
I'm one that puts up my Christmas tree the week of.
The day before Christmas.
I would do it the day before, and then I would take it down the day after if it was 100% up to me. But because my wife loves Christmas and wants there to be Christmas festiveness in her house.
Dude, thank God she didn't marry a Mexican, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm the one that here's the running joke this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so every year we hold a huge ugly sweater party.
Yeah, I'm aware of this.
It is
this party.
It is.
I'm the recipient of the winner of this ugly sweater party.
So this year, because of the way schedules are all wonky and with events and high rocks and just everything
that's going on,
the way when Christmas falls, right? the only time we could do it is the 27th. So we'll be hosting
after Christmas.
After Christmas. Oh. The running joke between Des and I is the fact of as people leave the party. So I'll have to keep the Christmas stuff up through the party. So the running joke in our house is as people leave, they're going to have to start taking lights and ornaments and decorations down and putting it into a bin.
Early, fuck that.
Putting it into a bin. Like, I'm just going to line bins up in the courtyard, people are just going to take lights down, take ornaments down, and start dropping them in the. That way, everything
convinced me not to go.
So everybody who's listening that's coming to this party, that's what you're going to be. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm politely declining the invitation, bro.
I politely resend my RSVP.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? I didn't want you there anyway. Yeah.
I got the juice, bro. I got the gift.
You did. Now,
yeah, I got to do it.
No, well, we're going different directions here.
I know, but I got to bring it back. I ain't got to keep that shit.
No, you can bring it back.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
I'll make sure that's dispersed correctly.
Yeah.
But we do some different stuff with it. But yeah, I've just never
You've had this tradition for so long.
I have. And but I've never really been a Christmas person.
Dude, I'm not.
I would much rather hear so this is the thing too. I'm not as I get older, I'm also not a Halloween person anymore. Yeah. Like as everybody is in their 20s and you're partying, you want to dress up a little bit. And
a great excuse to dress like a hoe.
Exactly. Now I can't dress like a hoe really and look good. So even though I'm not into the Christmas thing, I'd much rather throw on an ugly sweater.
Yeah.
Or some kind of festive outfit for Christmas and allow that to happen. But
there's a lot. You say you're not into Christmas, bro, but there's a lot that you do that I don't do, dude.
Well, I know.
And you blame it on Des, but I've seen you tell Des no. So
anyway,
I think deep down inside, this is my theory on Christmas, okay?
Oh,
if you grew up with this, if Trudy was like amazing with 5 trees and you grew up in the country and you have all this Christmas stuff that was part of your culture and your upbringing, like it is in your DNA, bro.
It is, but
it's
there's
in
also
your DNA, bro.
So maybe the other side of the reverse psychology of it is it was so in your face as I grew up that now I'm just like I step back a little bit because
that's like me saying I wasn't going to have 6 kids, bro. Like I said I was going to have 2 kids and I have 6, and I grew up with 8 siblings, and here I am. Like it's bullshit. It's in your DNA. You could step back. It could be like a little too much. You're not going to have 5 trees in your house, right? I get it. But I didn't grow up with that. I did not fucking grow up with that.
So that's why I'm like, what was your traditions as growing up? Like,
so Mexican tradition is this, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you ready? This is why I say, Des should have,
because
she would have married a Mexican, it would have been Christmas 365.
Well, I was going to say, because Christmas is huge in the Mexican tradition.
Yeah, 100%.
So what did you, like, because you're not into it, what was your traditions?
I didn't grow up, like, Mexicans celebrate Christmas, first of all. Decorations. I'm going to go back to the decorations first before I tell my traditions.
Yeah.
Decorations in a Mexican household get put up once, and they stay up for the fucking year.
What? Yeah. You put all that work into putting them up.
Suzanne and I went on a walk the other day, bro, and I was like, and she was like, yeah, these are Mexicans. We're walking the neighborhood, bro. You can see the fucking Mexicans, the ones that are putting out new decorations because their other decorations are like old school, dude, and they've been up the whole year. But I digress, right? And so in the Mexican culture, it's celebrated, but most of the time it's celebrated on Christmas Eve. Right?
That I knew. I knew that Christmas Eve was...
Yeah, most of the time it's celebrated on Christmas. And it's just the food, right? It's just like any other Mexican party, like booze and food.
Any other Mexican evening.
Yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, what are we doing? That's Christmas. That's the reason to get fucked up and make some good ass bomb food, right? And gain 5 pounds in one night, right? And so that's just what our culture is, right? And so you stay up till midnight and you open up presents at midnight and you have tamales and you drink all day long and then you go to bed at 2-3 in the morning, just like a good Mexican party. And you fucking get up in the morning and do it all over again. But here in the United States, I think the culture is still the same way for a lot of Mexicans or a lot of Chicanos, because I'm a Chicano, right? it's the same way. But I grew up, my mom had Christmas every year. I can't, like, growing up in the way that we did, it was amazing how my mom would put Christmas together despite being on welfare, despite Christmas being at the end of the month. We didn't get a welfare check. We got a welfare check at the beginning of the month. How the fuck did Christmas happen, dude? I don't know. A lot of it was churches and people giving us things. But we didn't grow up, dude, with like, oh, we got a Nintendo, we got a freaking video game and an Xbox, we got the latest toy or the latest, like, it was like some church donated some gifts to us. And once in a great while, my mom would pull a rabbit out of her ass, dude, and have personalized gifts for us. And so I'm the oldest man in my family. My sister and myself saw the struggle that my mom's had to give everybody a gift. So I never enjoyed watching my mom struggle over a freaking Hallmark holiday, bro. Mom, you don't have to give me shit. Just make some tamales. Like, just make me some sweet tamales. I'm solid. Like, I'll eat 10 of these bitches and be fucking happy as a pig and shit, Mom. Like, I don't want a present. As a kid, you kind of, because it's all commercialized and you see it on TV and you do all these things. But it was miserable to watch my mother struggle over a fucking commercial that was being aired on the TV of Montgomery Wards and Macy's and do it like, dude.
What did your kids grow up with? What did you do for your kids?
Christmas was a thing.
Right.
Christmas was a thing in my household, bro.
Okay.
It's no doubt. Suzette was not going to not let that happen. She grew up much like you did, right? It's like, there's Christmas, right? We're going to church.
So you've seen it from both angles.
Oh, 100%, dude. But I just never, like, it's just like Father's Day, bro. Like, I stopped celebrating Father's Day after my dad died, bro. And then when I became a father, I'm like, I'm only celebrating Father's Day because my kids want to celebrate Father's Day. Christmas was the same way. And I only did Christmas because my wife wanted to do freaking Christmas and because my kids wanted to do Christmas. And I did find joy in spending time with my kids, right? There was stupid traditions that we did in Christmas when our kids were little, like stockings. There was nothing extravagant in the stockings though, bro. And I found myself doing the same things that my mom did, was like, stressing over it and like, oh man, I gotta do this because now my kids are expecting this and the expectations of it. It just drove me crazy. And my kids basically told me the same thing. Dad, we don't care. Just fill our stockings up. And it was like $5 worth of stuff in their stockings. It's like oranges and stupid shit.
Well, I think that's, I don't know. When I think back about it, when we were growing up, I actually look forward to what was in the stocking more than
what's in the underneath.
Yeah,
the tree.
yeah. So the gifts are great. Yeah, right. The gifts are always great, but it was always kind of. And I think that's what my parents did really well, is to do really good stocking stuffers. So that when Des and I got to started living together and everything else, like that was kind of one of the things that I looked at it as like, hey, we don't necessarily, you and I, without kids, need to spend $400, $500 on gifts. Like, there's no reason to do it. I'd much rather go to a CVS, pick up a bunch of like tchotchke shit, right? Stuff that you just like don't even think about. That you're like, oh, I could have used that. I'm not going to go buy it myself, right? Like some of that stuff, like you can load the stocking up for $75 with a bunch of like just random shit. Yeah. And it's
super
like
fun, dude.
Like, this is cool. Like, all right.
It's like you're excited to see what's in the stuff in the stocking because you snack on it all the time. Yeah. Like, it's all stuff, tchotchke stuff. Like, dude, I will say the one thing about the Christmas that I like is the Christmas tin popcorn, bro. That is my money. Dude, I'll eat, dude, the 3 different flavors, bro. Wow. It is the white cheddar, the caramel, the butter, dude. Oh, yeah.
Now I know what to get you for Christmas.
Dude, I will munch that shit up.
Now I know.
I'm the cheapest fucking Christmas present ever.
I'm going to just go to Walmart and pick one of those things up.
I'm going to have like 10 of them.
I'm going to have 10 of them. Yeah. Like one year, dude. They're going to be lined up in the gym just... Here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
All right there.
There goes my 60 pounds by the end of 2026.
Exactly.
Right? But but no, dude, it was that stuff. Those traditions I do enjoy. and I'm going to be clear. It's not that I hate Christmas, right? Like I said, I'm a Christian. I believe there's a reason for the seasons, and without getting too spiritual, all that stuff. But I love the family aspect of Christmas. That I love.
Yeah.
Like, I love that aspect of it. You know, sometimes families can be assholes, you know, and, you know, I shared a little bit about Thanksgiving and all that stuff, right? And so, like, but I'm talking like just my kids and my grandkids and
so what do you do? What do you do now? So, now that all your kids are grown, you do have your grandson, right? Yeah. But so what do you and Suzette do now at this point?
So we still do the stocking stuffers. I mean, I don't think we still do. Yeah, she always puts the stockings up and the kids always want to see that. We tried to plan Christmas. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Christmas Day because now my kids have significant others, right? And other grandparents and all this other stuff. So we pick a date and we get together. And we usually make a turkey or a ham, or when my mom was alive, we used to do tamales at my house or one of my sister's house. And so for I do 2 or 3 Christmases every time. And the one for my family and my children, I want to be clear, my children and my grandchildren, is they come over, we have dinner, we play charades every fucking year. It's the same charade game that the kid Suzette plays. This is the tradition that I love. And it's like awesome. Everybody knows what fucking the things are now. They just guess it right off the bat.
Oh, so nothing changes. It's all the same.
And they see if they remember, right?
Okay. All right.
And we do the stocking stuffers, and then we exchange gifts for my children. It's gotten to the point where I no longer buy them anything. My in-laws usually send me some kind of tchotchke shit like pajamas, slippers, that kind of stuff. We separate it all. And then I usually buy one major gift for the family.
Okay.
For the family. And this is my way of making us get together later on in the year. So one year we did like axe throwing as a family.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the next year we did Universal Studios one time.
Got it.
And so something that we got to do together.
Yep.
And so they open it up like, what the fuck? What are we doing this year, right? And we schedule the date, and we're like, okay, cool, we're going to do it on this date. And we send a calendar invite, and that's our tradition.
That's cool.
And
that's a really cool way to, because all your kids are grown.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's
they don't need the one year I gave them, like when I first opened the business, I gave them all OTH sweaters.
Yeah.
And it was like indicative of like, this is like, oh shit, dad's doing this thing. Like, oh shit. You know? And that's all. And we took pictures all together with pajamas and OTH sweaters.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? That's our tradition, right? Yeah. And then for my family, my siblings, they still get together and they do the whole presents for all their children. And I'm in a different stage of life than my siblings are. My siblings they all have kids that are little. My kids are gone. Like, they don't even, like half my kids are, 1 or 2 of them will show up to my siblings' Christmas party, but they're usually drinking. We're usually making tamales.
Yeah.
And my sister usually makes a ham sometimes, right? And so we eat tamales, ham, drink, and hang out till midnight. And then at midnight, this is the worst fucking tradition that has been going on since I can remember. At midnight, they start from the smallest child, and that child, we all stand there and watch the child fucking open the presents. Then the next age goes up, and we watch them open the presents. Oh, dude, it is the worst. I've tried to get this tradition changed so many times, but my siblings like, fuck you, Omar, we're not doing it this way. I finally, dude.
Pull my toenails out, please.
That was it, bro. That's it. But at 2 o'clock in the morning, it finally gets to like the older people that are in their 50s and shit. God. And I'm like, good Lord. And I'm like, And so we got it now to where all the kids open up their own presents and everybody's doing it all together, right? And then the adults go all together, and but my mom was dead set, dude. That was my mom's tradition, and she fucking kept it that way. And then finally, after the family got so big that we were there till like fucking 3 a.m. opening fucking presents, dude. 3 hours later, we're still opening up presents, right?
No wonder why you never got into Santa Claus. Santa Claus could never come down your chimney because you guys were always
we were still
awake.
Getting fucked up, dude.
You guys were awake. You were eating and drinking and having a good time and watching people open presents. And Santa Claus is just like,
I'm skipping that Mexican's house.
Yeah. Well, my grandparents kind of did that same thing with, instead of starting with the youngest and going all the way up to the adults, it would be like, and when my grandparents were alive and we were going to their house for Christmas Eve, there would be 20 of us there. So it would be like this round robin. Like everybody would open up a gift and you have to wait till your turn comes around. And that's just as bad.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my God. And sometimes you only get one gift from maybe your grandparents. We never really expected our aunts and uncles to give us stuff, right? So you get one gift from your grandparents and you got to sit there and watch everybody open their stuff up. And you're just like, I got one. Dude. So what do I do here now? Like this,
when the kids were little, we fucking bought gifts for everybody, dude. It was so stressful.
Well, I think that's one of those things. Like you do end up buying gifts for like your nieces and nephews because you like when you're an aunt and uncle, aunts and uncles feel bad. They don't want. They want everybody to get a gift. So now it's And then my grandparents got really smart about it. And then they finally were just like, you know what? We're just going to give everybody money. $25 for the kids, $50 for young adults. And then when you're older and you've got your own kids, you get $100, right?
Whoa.
And that was what my grandparents did. It was like, you know what? We're going to streamline this whole entire process. I think everybody got kind of tired of sitting around and watching people.
Mexicans have a similar tradition, but
so my grandparents were just like, listen, guys, here's your envelope, here's your envelope, here's your envelope. And you kind of knew at being the age that you are how much you're going to get. And then when you finally get to that point where you've been upgraded, you're like, oh, I just climbed the rung on the totem pole. This is great. This is awesome. I just upped my game here a little bit.
My dad, when we were little, I had one or two Christmases that I remember with my dad. And his side of the family that are more traditionally Mexican, because my dad's from Mexico, they did a limosna, which is like they basically took money, coins, and some dollars, and they had this big ass fucking bag of it, and they literally just threw it on the fucking ground. Threw it like it was like piñata. A piñata, right? And other kids would sit there and pick it up, and you were just like, that was like a thing. And so it entertained us enough for them to get fucked up.
Like this is going to take them an hour?
This is going to take them an hour.
We've got at least 3 drinks in us right now.
Yeah. It's like that one. I saw a fucking TikTok that reminded me of it. Was something on Instagram. It was like, he was like, the wife puts the kid to bed, and the husband comes around, and he's like, hey. He goes, kids in bed? She's like, yeah. What do you want? He goes, maybe a little quickie. and then she goes, look. She goes, what's a quickie? Look, I'll put $100 on the ground. He goes, as soon as you pick it up, I'll be done. He takes the money, puts it in his pocket. He goes, okay. Turns around with the fucking $100 worth of change, and he puts it on the ground. And I was like, got her. I go, that's what our kids. It made me think about when I was a kid, dude. Like fucking, they entertain us for a good hour, picking up coins and shit. But those are one of the traditions that we did that on my dad's side, and all the traditions to get the families together. I firmly approve. Like I love that aspect of Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
It's all the other shit. It's the reason why people,
What I think what drives me crazy about any holiday here in the States is the fact that it begins 4 months in advance.
Hard no in my household, bro. Hard no. Well, and it's not Christmas till after Thanksgiving,
it's
bro.
It's not so much in the households. It's you're force fed it. In retail.
Oh, yeah, when you walk out, yeah.
Right? As soon as and that's the thing, is you go to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot or any big box store that sells holiday stuff, you can't even get past the current holiday without it all of a sudden. Like,
it's Halloween, you start seeing little sprinkles of Christmas.
In July, they start putting Halloween stuff out. In October, they start putting, or in September, they start putting Thanksgiving stuff out. And then as soon as Halloween is over with, it's like, oh, well, we're just going to skip right over Thanksgiving. We're here, all the Christmas stuff is out.
Yeah, baby.
And you go from, it's just insane how early it starts. And I think that's where looking at it, I just get so tired of it. And what really pisses me off, and thank God I don't listen to regular radio anymore.
Yeah.
What really pisses me off is the fact that radio stations start playing Christmas music right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like you'll be sitting there jamming along, a couple songs, and next thing you know, like Mariah Carey comes on with a goddamn Christmas song. And I'm like, it is November 29th. We still have 3.5 weeks. Why? The only time that I'll really ever put any kind of Christmas music on is actually on Christmas Day, where it's like, you know what? I think it's earned its place right now.
Jingle bells.
Yeah. It has earned its place on Christmas Day itself. I don't need to listen to it. So if from a society perspective, I'm just like, stop throwing it down our faces.
Dude, I refuse. Suzette and my siblings and my children all know I am fucking horse with the blinders on, baby. Fuck that. And dude, Suzette, when we got married, dude, she was like, we're going to start putting Christmas up before Thanksgiving. The fuck we are. No, we're not.
No.
Not this household.
No.
She goes, you're such a Scrooge. Why do you hate Christmas? I said, I don't hate Christmas. I want to be clear.
Yeah. I also don't want to come off as a Scrooge. I just know full well that I've never been a holiday, like,
Oh, dude, I can't.
decorations scenario. Like, I enjoy, like, we talk about traditions, and Des and I, being that we've been together since 2006, and since we've both been in San Diego, like, neither of us have family here in town.
Yeah.
And, you do the Friendsgiving thing, you see your friends on Thanksgiving, and like Christmas Day, like, Des and I literally will get up, go walk the dogs early in the morning, and then we'll head down to the beach and just hang out, have a breakfast sandwich or a cup of coffee or whatever, and just hang out, like just hang out there.
Yeah.
And not be in any rush to go and do anything. I don't even think half the time we've ever even met up with anybody.
Yeah.
We've just sat around the house and just enjoyed the peace and quiet of it all.
Yeah.
And then if somebody wants to call and say, hey, we want to go to, our friends Jordan and Kristen want to go, hey, we want to go to dinner. We'll go meet you guys up for a drink and for food or whatever. But it's never planned. It's just like one of those days. I think one of the only days that we really ever get where it's like, shit, we don't have anything. There's no commitments. Nobody's expecting to meet anybody up on Christmas Day because everybody's doing their own family deal. So it's one of these times now that we just look at it as like, okay, this is nice. We can go hang out at the beach for a couple hours on the bench, just kind of sitting around. We can go on a hike, and there's not going to be a ton of people on the trail. Right. So there's things like, now I look at this, I'm like, okay, it's nice that we have these traditions now. Like my parents always ask me like, what, I come back for the holidays and come back for Christmas. My niece and nephew ask me all the time. Like, I know. I don't want to
travel during the.
I don't want to travel during the holidays. I don't want to fly into Chicago or St. Louis in the middle of winter time, knowing full well that you could get stuck there.
Yeah.
And then, I love my family. I love my extended family, everything else. Do I want to do the whole entire Christmas rigmarole and hang out for a few hours? And like, no, I just want my peace and quiet. And
I feel that.
I do get into the Christmas movies. I
can't. I do. Suzette tries, bro. I can't. Bro.
So
I can't.
And I always catch myself watching the same ones over and over. And
there's new ones?
No. I watch the ones that I like. Right.
Home Alone?
No. I've only seen Home Alone one time. I've only seen the first one too. I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone.
Die Hard.
Well, Die Hard
is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Fuck 100%.
Dude, it's not a fucking Christmas movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I will fight tooth and nail for that. Bruce Willis on Christmas. Yes.
What's your favorite Christmas movie then?
I think the one that gets played the most is Christmas Story.
Oh yeah, Suzanne fucking.
That's the one that I grew up with. That's the one that was on all the time, right? So Christmas Story, The Christmas Vacation. That's got to be in there. Die Hard, I get in there. Elf
is funny.
Elf is probably one of the best ones, across the board. Those would be my top 4. Those are the ones that I watch the most of.
Uh-huh.
And then if another one comes on, I'm just like, okay, play in the background. But it's usually like and those 4 movies will last that's a good 8-hour chunk of time, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to watch them all simultaneously, but those are the 4 movies that kind of play in my house. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Argue with me all you want.
I'm not
people.
arguing, bro.
Listeners,
I just
argue
know
with me all you want.
I just know it's like one of those things that people talk about, like is Die Hard.
Is Die Hard. Technically Die Hard 2 could actually be a Christmas movie too, because it happens around the same time frame in the movie scale. So technically Die Hard 1 and 2 could be Christmas movies.
Yeah. No. I will say Die Hard was the movie that I would definitely watch on Christmas time.
Then it's a Christmas movie.
The original one.
Then it's a Christmas movie.
The original one.
Yeah.
And then, and so just because it was out around that time, right?
Yeah.
But no, dude, we never really watch movies. For us, it's like games. I love playing games with the kids, bro. It's super fun.
I thought you were going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger's Jingle All the Way. That's one of my favorites.
No. So that every year, dude, every time, right? She's watching Christmas movies all day. She tries to find new movies that she's like, this has action and it's Christmas. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like,
I'd like to know, I think this would be interesting, and I'm sure there's somebody out there that could tell us, but how many new Christmas movies come out every single year?
They're the same
and
thing.
it's the same plot line.
It's the same
obviously.
Fucking plot line,
same
bro.
plot line, but how many new ones come out every year? They're always some kind of rom-com situation. It's family driven, whatever. There's not a lot of action ones that come out.
It's either. So here's your story plots. Here's storylines for Christmas. It's either one that's already been done, like a Scrooge, right?
Yeah.
It's always a rom-com, right? Yeah. Or I'm falling in love with somebody on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It's either blowing shit up like a Die Hard on Christmas Day. Those are it, dude. Yeah. And then once in a while, you'll get, I don't know, dude. I just can't. There's one with Marky. What's his name with fucking Marky Mark? What's his real name?
Mark Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg. That's the guy. Sorry, guys. All right. So Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. And
are you talking about the other guys?
Yes. That one I watched. It was pretty cool. Good.
But that's not a Christmas movie.
No. It wasn't the other guys. It wasn't the other guys. It was Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, you're talking about Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. That's the one.
That's a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie. Yeah. I watched. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a good movie. But both Daddy 1 and 2 is both Christmas.
Yeah.
So those are good. Those are good movies.
So all to say is like the Christmas movie weren't a thing. In my Mexican freaking family, we're playing Mexican music, making tamales, talking shit, and getting drunk. And in my personal kids ones, we're playing board games or charades and eating some kind of freaking holiday dinner.
Nice.
But growing up, dude, I didn't have any of that shit, dude. It was like tamales and some fucking gift. One year, dude, they fucking broke into our house, dude, and my mom bought gifts for us, and they fucking broke them in, and they took it all. 1 year. This is what I grew up with. So, like, Christmas wasn't a freaking joyful holiday for me. And everybody around me ever since.
I'm jaded.
Yeah, I'm jaded. Like, dude, it's not that I'm jaded. It's just I could do without. I can have just as much as fun and be joyful and happy and la, hanging around with my children, playing games. Any other day of the week, I don't need December 25th to be that day.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents. So hopefully, I would love to hear what like some of the other traditions our listeners have, right?
Yeah.
I bet you 10 to 1, they're about a lot of them same, dude.
I bet you a lot of them are the same. But it is kind of fun to listen to people's traditions.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And we were watching Netflix the other day, and Matt Rife has a comedy special out now. It's all holiday driven. And that was one of the questions he asked the people in the audience is like, what's your tradition? So it was, even on that show, it was kind of interesting to hear what that is. So anyway, happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy whatever you celebrate. That's fine. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever it is.
Shalom, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever you guys celebrate.
Holiday you support or believe in.
We just hope you enjoy it with your friends and family. And have a good one, guys. This has been an international podcast transmission of No Fixed Agenda presented by Bubs Naturals. Music was provided by the Poor Dirty Astronauts with lyrics written by Matt Meyer. You can rate, review, and subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you find your favorite podcast episodes. NFA, over and out.